Welcome back to this thing.
Dan doesn't know what's going on.
It used to be a dating simulator.
It
used to be nice. It used to be a good time. I used to have a waifu. And now we're not sure.
You still have a waifu, she's alive.
So, we're just gonna keep seeing where this is going.
Hi, me Dan, this Tom. We play games, yes, and us. Fishies.
I don't think she's used to being indulged like that.
Wow, I took a moment off from talking, and now my voice is like
It's
usable
better.
again.
Amazing.
Wow, crazy.
She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think when she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Only everything.
Not really. We were talking shit, but... well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. I don't know why she got a southern curl on the end of her words now, but...
Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Go, kid.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Dan's like,
Yeah, I'm ready for your poem.
yeah, what are you gonna
You
fucking...
sound pretty confident for
break?
someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I'm the club president. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Dan's not looking forward to this. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. I think. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? No, it's the second half of the first one. Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe, dissipates before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form. If that's what you call it.
I mean, it sucks, but...
Sorry, it kind of fucking... I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, idiot.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Yeah?
It's been influencing my poems a bit, and other
An
fucking
epiphany?
things. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone was better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
Everything they're saying, I'm like second guessing and like it's super overanalyzing now.
You have
like,
to figure out what they're
is this somehow
saying.
a metaphor for the game now?
Is she tidying up fucking everything else?
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
They should have her like you leave your cursor too long and just starts like changing colors.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Just go with the flow, Dan. We're locked into this now. Just gotta see it through.
There's nothing to do.
Thanks for listening.
Yuri, of course. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Eh? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you.
Like 5 days worth now.
This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, we're not going to give her a pose change for that. That'd be too dramatic.
No.
Of course, there's not something you can be blamed for. That's... There are so many different skills. That's all I'm giving you. You can put it together in your brain. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Yeah, that's fucking rude, Yuri.
Yeah, sorry.
Be nice. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it, or you could share it for me, I guess.
Yuri smiles dreamily. This is a rare opportunity for her.
Like a chicken.
Which itself is kind of funny.
Did you see they're making a new Fable? Like a
No.
year ago they announced it, but...
I played the third one all the way through, like when it first came out, and I was not that impressed.
The third one's the worst one of the series, though.
Oh, I haven't played the other ones.
The first... Fable 2 was like my game. But Fable 1 was just as much the remake, and it's the only game I have 1,000 gamer score in on like Xbox that I got every single achievement because I love it so much.
Damn.
But
the
the
second
new-
one?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh.
Well, it's the anniversary of the first one because the first one was actually an Xbox, but
Oh.
or PC or a combination, but like that time. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Coast under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Okay.
What?
Fucking
I wasn't thinking that at all.
fishing for a compliment if I have ever heard one. But it took you a long time to read. No, I'm just retarded. Shit. Sorry. God damn it.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
Shit.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you in a ghost, Yuri?
A ghost? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Dan. It's about my hair.
Really? I totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's worth it. And soon to be left with nothing. It does feel like it's been a minute, right?
Yeah, you never know. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Yeah? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Dan.
Me too.
Go get your
Netsuki, let's go.
Oh, that's you.
Dan, if you're not going to take the
You can take a second
then go
if you
home.
need.
Everything's fine. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer.
I was
It's not
like,
very
wait,
good,
what's
but
gonna
yeah,
happen?
I did put effort.
Because I heard the music not go, but I was like, I don't know what even happens here.
We all start
Oh.
somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ugh. Painful to think about.
I'm an asshole, huh?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Oh, wait. Fuck. I'm getting them mixed up.
That's okay. Her voice is so fucking like.
Knowing you, you'll
Hard to
probably
maintain, I
think it's
presume.
stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this game, poem. Seeing everything around you is doing great can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Oh, fuck. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it's meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is really proud, then it won't take it away from her.
I don't really care how old everyone
Ew.
is, but fucking jail might.
I guess that's everybody. What'd you say?
I don't care how old everyone is, but jail might have a different idea about it.
Damn government with this. Okay.
Oh,
夢のファンタジアドキドキ音符に乗せ